Hi, welcome to the MassHire Metro North Career Centers. You may have recently received an invitation from one of our Career Center staff to join them in a virtual video conferencing session through Zoom. What we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to download, install, go to the invitation in your email, and go into a live session with the career counselor. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your Zoom application has been downloaded and installed on your laptop or your PC. Let's do that right now. So we're at the Google home screen, and all we're going to do here is we're going to go and type in Zoom download. Okay, and right here you're going to see the download center for Zoom. Okay, and Zoom client for meetings, that's what you want. So we're going to go ahead and download that. Okay, as you can see down here, this is Google Chrome, by the way, I'm using. Okay. It's going to initialize the installer, and it's just going to go through this process of installing on the computer. Okay, so when this comes up, you're not going to need to do anything. You don't have to sign in. You don't have to join a meeting right now. We're going to do that when we go to your invitation in your email that was sent to you by the career counselor. That'll have the Zoom link, the URL or the web link in there, and you'll just have to click that on and we'll go through the process. Okay, we're here at your email inbox, whether it's your Gmail or Yahoo or whatever you may be using. The career counselor just sent you the invitation on an email. They may have sent it as a calendar invite where you can accept it and populate it into your, let's say, your Google Calendar. But in this case, we'll just say it's an email. And inside is going to have the information you need to join the session. So let's get started. So we're going to come right here. We're going to open this up from John Hampy. That's me. So I'm going to play the role of the career counselor. And it's being sent to someone called Jennifer Green, 958, and at gmail.com. So what we're going to do is, as you can see here, it has the URL link right here. And it also has the meeting ID and the passcode. Now, you're not going to have to worry about the meeting ID and the passcode because it's already built into the link. So what we have to do is just click on the link. And we're going to go into the session. Okay, you're most likely going to be met with this message. And what is this? This is, please wait, the meeting host will let you in soon. You're actually in a waiting room. You know, the career counselor has yet to start the session. They may be just finishing something up and they're about to escort you into the session from the waiting room. So you'll just have to be patient. Only be a few moments, if anything. So here, as I'm playing the role of the career counselor, I'm going to admit Jennifer Green into the waiting room. That would, let's say that's going to be the person who received the invitation. Okay, and then it's going to say join with computer audio. You're going to want to choose that. That way it's going to be using for sound on your computer. It's going to be using your desktop speakers or the built-in speaker, and it's also going to be using your audio and your microphone, most likely tied into your webcam. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to say join computer audio. Okay, and then what we're going to do is you're going to come up here and you're going to expand the screen so you have this full screen. Okay, and now what you're going to do is you're going to come down here to participants. Right here at the control bar at the bottom, you're going to see participants. You're going to go ahead and choose that. And as you can see, there's two people in the room. And there's Jennifer Green, and there's myself, the career counselor. All right? So now you are in a session with the career counselor. It was that easy, right? So now we're going to talk about a few things that you can do in the session. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is make sure that your video and audio is working. So now you're in the session, and we're going to come over here. If you see down here on the bottom left part of the control bar at the bottom left of the screen, you're going to see a little microphone and a video. So what we're going to do is if you can see the red slash going through them, that means they're not on. You're muted and the video has not started. So if you come over here and you click this, your video will come on. Okay, just like that. And if you're not sure you have the right camera or you don't think it's configured right, you're just going to hit this little up arrow button down here and then go to video settings. Okay, and then what you'll do is you're going to see camera, and you can toggle this little arrow right here and see if you have different, you're able to choose the camera, the default camera that you're using for this session. Okay, and here you would unmute yourself. Okay, you would use that to unmute. Sorry about the reverb, but when you're playing both roles, it's run into some technical difficulties. But that's how you would unmute yourself. But if you wanted to set the microphone settings and say your desktop speakers, you would just click this little arrow here next to the microphone. In this case, go to audio settings, and here you can see speaker and microphone. And here you would choose the speakers, and where it says microphone, you choose the microphone. Most likely is going to be the webcam that's either built into your laptop or your portable webcam that you have on top of, say, your PC's monitor. So that is how you're going to configure to turn on and off your audio and your video, and also go into the settings. Okay, let's assume that the career counselor has asked you for your resume and that you want to share that right here through the Zoom session. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to the bottom in the control bar at the bottom of the screen where it says chat. You're going to go ahead and click that. All right. And then over here under the chat panel, you're going to see at the bottom far right, you're going to see file and little file icon. We're going to go ahead and click the file icon. As you can see, it gives you options: Dropbox, Microsoft OneDrive, Google Drive, Box, and your computer. These are locations where you possibly could have your resume or your cover letter stored. So what we're going to do is we're going to assume it's on your local PC or laptop. So we're going to come down here to your computer. Okay? And then we'll go into Documents. And we can see resume right here. So we're going to go ahead and choose resume. I'm going to click open. And if you take a look here at the chat pane, what do you see? You can see the resume was put into the chat pane. Now what does this do? This is going to allow the career counselor on their end, on their chat pane, to actually access the document. They'll be able to download it, open it, peruse it, take a look at it, and work with you on that if needs be. So so now that we've done this, what we're going to do is we're going to actually show you how to share your screen. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to share your screen. Now, if you go to the bottom of the control bar at the bottom of the Zoom session, you're going to see the button Share Screen. We're going to go ahead and click that. And what it brings up, it brings basically everything that's open on your computer, whatever the web browsers that you have, any documents, any PDFs, Word documents, resumes. In this case, what we're going to try to share, because you may have a question, say, about a labor market worksheet, is this PDF that's open. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to highlight it. We just click it, you see how it highlights in blue, and then we're going to go to Share. Okay, and it says right here at the top, you are screen sharing. So you're actually sharing this with the career counselor. They can see this on the other side in their Zoom session. You can both go through it together. You can go through some of the terms, any of the information if you have any questions. So what we can do now is, if you want to stop sharing, you hit stop sharing. And say you want to share again, but this time you want to share a website. So you're going to come over here where it says Google Chrome, and what we're going to do is we're going to highlight that, click share, and now you're sharing a website. You may have some questions about training and some of the information that's at the Metro North website. So that's how you're going to be able to share your screen with the career counselor. Well, that's about it, and I want to thank you for watching. I hope this video was informational, instructional, and helps you in your Zoom session with your career counselor. Thank you.